Welcome to Daily Meditation with Sangha Live.
Thank you, George. Thank you all to be here, and welcome on Sangha Live. Welcome, everyone. So as George said, each day we will follow the usual format with a talk, then meditation, and in the end, a Q&A. And as George said too, the entire month of July on Sangha Live is on interconnectedness. And the specific headline for this week is Meditation on the 5 Elements, a journey into interconnectedness. So my starting point for this exploration is that nature and true nature are not separate. They are interconnected. Thus, we will explore how the elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space, invite our inner landscape and the living world to meet. 10 days ago, I was on a retreat with Martin Aylward at Moulin de Chave, his enchanting meditation center in France. And while I was immersed in the greenery of nature and birdsong, what I began to see in sitting, but also in walking meditations, and also in dreams at night, what I began to see was that interconnectedness is much more than a concept that we can think about. It is above all a vibration to be felt, a fabric that bridges the interior and the exterior, the past and the future, the visible and the invisible. Our true nature, our true self, is the earth awakened to itself. The water that flows in rivers flows through our veins. Nature is not just a landscape. It is the process of remembering who we are in our depth. Walking in the forest means breathing with the forest. To see a tree is to see ourselves, to see the Buddha. My indications for this week don't come from a place of expertise on the subject, but they come from what has been touched in me by exploring the 5 elements. So I'm not going to talk that much about abstract forces, but I would like to invite you into a lived experience. The 5 elements are not separate from us. They are who we are. Summer is a wonderful time to explore this. Today, we will start with Earth. Earth is about landing on Earth. So before we continue, let's take a moment to land, to find our place, right here, feeling the contact between body and earth. Letting your spine lift gently. Allowing your breath to calm down. The earth is the ground under our body, beneath our feet. And earth is this body. This moment. There is a wisdom that is not about reaching a higher peak. It is about coming all the way down. It is a wisdom that lives in the soles of our feet. A wisdom that lives in the rhythm of walking. A wisdom when body also is at rest. To meditate with the earth element is to listen to what is buzzing beneath everything. It is to enter the dense, real, felt experience of incarnation. Memory, hunger, weight, and its beauty. Much about our spiritual experience is motivated by a subtle avoidance, a desire to be lighter, purer, freer. The earth element, earth, does not ask us to be pure. Earth asks us to be here, to arrive fully here with our imperfections, our ancestors, our desires, our fatigues. Earth invites us to rest and to believe that rest is worthy. Touching the earth corresponds to the moment of the Buddha's enlightenment, when he touches the earth and calls on earth as a witness. In this moment, the Buddha does not rise. He does not go up to prove his worthiness, to prove his awakening. He descends. He puts down his roots. He takes earth as witness to his worthiness. Earth is the place of our heritage, the name we have received, the body we have received, the history we have inherited, and all of our experience in life. Living in interconnectedness with Earth means to cease rejecting the raw materials of our heritage. It is to understand that even that what seems heavy, even that what seems too much, even what seems lost, belongs to our integrity. In a world that so often teaches us to hold on, to control, to be smaller, Earth says, eat, rest, be fed, be full, live, be alive. When we connect with Earth within us, we let the needs of the body guide us, not as cravings to be repressed, but as sacred rhythms to be honored. We receive life with reverence, without apology. Our needs, our instincts, our rhythms are not separate from us. Meditating with the body of Earth is to slow down, to feel the weight, to feel the warmth, to settle in the body. Sometimes that can be uncomfortable. But if we stay, something extraordinary may happen. We may feel the intelligence of stillness. We may feel the subtle movement beneath apparent solidity. Slowly, a new kind of trust emerges based on presence. Interconnection through the earth element is to return to the ground of being, not as an idea, but as a lived experience, a breathing experience. Earth reminds us that we are solid, rooted, ancient, and wild. In my life, the earth element often appears when I am called back to myself after having been lost, when I no longer remember that I belong in this place, right here, when I feel uprooted or uncertain. 10 days ago when I was on the silent meditation retreat, I began to hear something inside. Not a thought, not a plan. It was more like a presence. Life had slowed down enough so that I could really hear that presence speak through me. I called that presence Sylvia. Sylvia, like the forest. Sylvia is not a character, nor a voice that I invented. She felt more like a muse, a wild, feminine intelligence living in the body, reminding me how to inhabit my life. So, from this wild, feminine intelligence, poems started forming. And I would like to read you a very short poem entitled Sylvia. I offer it to you not as a story about me, but as a door to your own inner landscape. So here is how it goes. Sylvia. Enough. I spot the toxic whisper. I let go of the solitary trance. I bow to Sylvia. It's not a name, but a forest inside me. Wild, ancient, rooted. I read this short poem to you as an opening, not as conclusion. And so I invite you to ask yourself the following question. Where is your inner forest? What is there in you that is ancient, rooted, wild? Do you hear the call? There is no need to answer with words. Let the questions settle in your body like seeds. Where is your inner forest? What is there in you that is ancient, rooted, wild? Do you hear the call? And now, let's meditate. For this meditation on earth, we can do a standing meditation or a sitting meditation. Please choose if you wish to stand or sit. Both are fine. And if you are near a window or in the garden, that's good too. If we want to connect inner nature with outer nature, it is also through what we see. If you don't have a tree or a garden, a plant is also okay. Plants teach us. So yeah, look at the plant, look at the tree. Look at how they stand. And as you are standing, if you are standing, sense your feet on the ground. And if you are sitting, as you are sitting, sense your butt. On the ground, or on the cushion, or on the chair. Touching the ground right here. Finding your place on earth right here. Coming all the way down. Feeling the solidity of earth. Earth that carries us. Under your feet, under your butt, under your legs. Kissing the earth through this gentle touch. Receiving the kiss of earth in return. We are alive right here. So let's release our weight on earth. Let's be weighty. Allowing gravity. In French, there's an expression, faire le poids. It means to be fully our weight. At the same time, it means to be fully present with all our experience. Nothing left out. Coming all the way down. like the Buddha on the night of his enlightenment, Earth is our witness. Can you feel the blessing? Okay, worthy as we are. Through this kiss of body and earth, sensing the touch, sensing the weight. And from there, we rise up like the trees, like the plants, rise up towards the sky. Look at them. They all reach up in their own way. So, in the same way, let's rise up towards the sky in our own way. Let's express our dignity through rising up. This is an expression of trust. Whatever our age, whatever the shape of our body, whatever our messiness, our imperfections, rising up in our beauty, in our majesty, nothing left out. In French, there is an expression, exprimer sa grandeur. We express our nobility as human beings through rising, through expressing our natural height. Inhabiting every millimeter of our height. Without losing our ground. Being fully here. This breathing body. Sensing our breath coming and going. sensing how our body is nourished through breath. Our body gently swaying like a dance, like the trees move with the breath of the wind. See the tree, the plant, the flower, how they are fully here. Expanding through their branches, the petals, the colors. And in the same way, we sense our fullness. Our inner colors. And we breathe. Nothing left out. Sensing our belly alive. The skin of our belly alive. And we can also dive in our belly deep, right down into our pelvis, our womb, the secret places where life is born. Sensing our aliveness. Resting with our aliveness. And moving our attention towards our chest. Sensing our chest gently swaying with our breath coming and going. welcoming everything that is here, all our feelings, all our sensations. Sensing the expansion and the release. Moving our attention towards our skull. Sensing our scalp. Sensing the skin on our face. Perhaps tensions are there. Sensing them too. Sensing our eyes resting in their sockets. Sensing our lips, our nose, and now sensing our body as a whole. Breathing with our whole body. Calling on our holy aliveness. Our holy instincts. Our holy wilderness. As we breathe with all, right here. Nothing left out. Aliveness buzzing under everything. resting in this aliveness. Buzzing through. So I don't have a bell with me right here, but we're coming to the end of the meditation. So gently, gently start moving your fingertips, your body. And when it's the right moment for you, you can open your eyes and come back here in the space.
Today's podcast is an offering to you from our archive of freely available live daily classes. We make wisdom teachings and meditations as freely available as possible to as many people as wish to practice. You can help ensure we can continue to support a worldwide Sangha by leaving a review wherever you get your podcasts, by sharing this with someone who'd be interested, and by offering a small financial support at sangha.live/donate.